Well, Chris Kerris is the director of Loco Home Retrofit. Chris, you help people, don't you, to find, you're a cooperative that help people to find options for their houses to become more energy efficient. Just looking at the kind of things Kevin was talking about there, heat pumps, solar panels on roofs, electric cars, how attainable are those things for the kind of people that you help?
Yeah, so we're a cooperative in the south of Glasgow that's helping homeowners to build better connections with the supply chain on a neighbourhood basis to make it easier to access energy efficiency as well as renewables like solar and heat pumps. It's important to understand that solar panels are a good response to our energy crisis, which has several parts to it. So not only do we have sky-high wholesale costs, which is raising the cost of living, we've also got the climate change crisis, which means we must move away from fossil fuels within the next few years. But I would like to see a much greater emphasis in the national conversation about energy efficiency, and that means things like insulation and air tightness.
There's lots of information out there and misinformation. It's hard to make sense of it all. So having an assessment from an independent assessor was really very valuable. It provides a good reference source of information. It's very empowering. So it gives you knowledge that you can then use to go and speak with installers. Without the assessment, it would have been difficult to have intelligent conversations, to be an intelligent customer with the heat pump installers.
What's been really helpful actually about Local Home is, as well as the advice that you can buy in, there's a community of people that have done it already. So we've been to visit two of the members that have similar houses to this that have already put in heat pumps, and that's been as valuable as the advice we've got actually to just reassure us.
I mean, the temperature just sits at 19 degrees pretty much all the time, which is very different from gas, where you kind of heat up, you would heat ourselves up and then within a couple of hours it'd be cold again, you'd do the same thing again. Whereas at the moment, we just sit in a blissful 19 degrees, no matter the weather, which is wonderful. The heating's under the floor, so you can't really see that.
The smaller the house you have, the smaller the heat pump. We need a large one, but not all houses do. So that it can cope down to -15 without any problems. It's sucking air in, heating up the hot water, taking the heat out of that air, and then expelling the cold air, the waste cold air. So it's a fridge. So this is a really tried and tested technology. And as with any technology, it will just keep improving. And it's less noisy than the birds buzzing around the garden as well.
Yeah, we're going to go outside and see the heat pump.
Chris from Local Home came in, and the whole house plan was basically him coming round our home, looking at our radiators, pointing a heat gun at our ceilings, checking out our windows, where are the drafts, where are the cold spots, and he wrote that all up into a report with some pictures and some advice. And his advice were things like, we needed to upgrade our windows, and that was probably one of the first things we should think about. We needed to think about draft proofing, and it just sort of set out some steps.
Nothing's a waste of time. Every effort counts. Every effort counts. Whether a coal-fired power station is turned off and a wind farm is switched on. But equally it counts when you turn off your gas supply and you switch on your heat pump. Decarbonisation needs to happen at every single level. Nothing's